Hey guys, it's Kevin Triforce, and I wanted to talk about the YouTube copyright content ID fiasco that's been going on. I've been watching other people's videos about it. I've commented on some of them, given my own opinions, and you can look at my Google Plus for that. But I figured I would talk about it here right now, just to give you guys my opinion, like I've said before, and what I think about it. Personally, I could see either side. I mean, I get both sides. Granted, I'm more on the side that I'm more seeing what the companies are talking about, but I feel like if there's a content ID thing, I don't think it should be 100% of the revenue, but more like a 50-50 type thing. That wouldn't be as bad, because some of these YouTubers do put some effort into it. But my problem is some of them, like Angry Joe, are crying about it just because they quit their real job, and that's my problem. More with the gaming community, because they're not as popular as the top YouTube whores, because that's what they are. They're whoring out, and they've figured out the system, and I have to give them props for that. But basically, they're fine. But the gamers, none of the gaming, even like Chuck Conroy, one of the most popular, if not the most popular Let's Player out there, I don't think any of them are safe. So, I don't see why they wouldn't get a real job. Google did not make them sign a contract saying, you get to keep this job even if we sell YouTube or something. YouTube is a private entity. You can bring up all the fair use stuff you want, but like the Archfiend said, they don't have to listen to it. I mean, they don't have to. They can pretty much ignore it, and sure, it sucks for some people, but that's why you gotta have job security. Like, I've been doing some job hunting myself because of college and stuff, but there's no way I could live off of YouTube anyway because of my small population base. But even then, if I was still successful and popular on YouTube, I would still get a real job just for a little bit more security, because that's more secure than trying to work off of YouTube. But, I mean, some of those responses were pretty bad, but some of them were Angry Joe fanboys. But, I mean, not all of them were bad. I get what they were trying to say, I just don't agree with it. I mean, in all honesty, I get why the companies would go after these videos, but some of them aren't, actually. It's more that YouTube is just identifying it belongs to this company, and they're saying that's what it matches. And I heard there was some lawsuit. I'll look for the article and I'll post it, because I did hear there was. Eventually, I may post it. I'll see if I find it. I should be able to. There was apparently some lawsuit as to why the content ID's there. I mean, I guess that would make sense, and it would explain why they're so more cracking down on it, because in the past they didn't really care as much. Like, back in the day, there was so much copyrighted content on YouTube. I've been around since like 07. I think 2007 is when I came, 07? Yeah. Because I've been around for all the major changes, so I've seen all of this happen. No matter what outcry some of these people have, some of these companies will get it fixed, but I do think you will see this content ID stuff still happening. I don't think it's going to go away. Just because a lot of you have already tried these petitions and stuff before, and the YouTube blackout stuff, and it failed. So I don't really think this time's going to be any different, really. But maybe I could be wrong. Anyway, I mean, that's mainly what I wanted to say. I'm trying to think if there's anything else about it I would like to discuss. And then there's Broken Games HD. He's trying to go out of the way. Like, granted, he won't be affected as much by it. He won't be, because he's not a Let's Player. But the thing is, I still think part of the money should go to the company, because you are using their software to be a part of your video. So I do think they should get some income, like I said earlier, but not the full video. But, I mean, to be fair, BG, you sounded more like you were crying and complaining about it too, just because you were losing some money too. That's how you came off when we were talking. I mean, it was interesting. I'm not being as rude, and then he's being rude and name-calling just because I disagree a little bit with him. I don't agree 100% with him, and I guess he doesn't like that. I don't know. But, I mean, I can see his point of view, but even then, with some of it, I mean, you are using their content in your video. But, like I said, you were right about it. They shouldn't get the full money. I don't know if I would necessarily call it free advertisement. I guess to an extent, maybe. But you can't, like, neither one of us could really be 100% sure about that, because, you know, some companies think that way and some don't. There are a couple companies that are fine with it, but, thing is, what I think is like that splitting it, I think that would fix the problem, but I don't think it'll happen. But, like, Lansoon's got a good idea about starting up a whole network where we get the publisher's permission ourselves, and I think instead of having to go through a network, and I think that would be helpful and more beneficial. I think that would work better, so that way that's how they would get their cut. But we'll see what happens. I hope he does get that off the ground, because I would definitely like to be a part of it, and I'll be keeping you guys up to date if there's anything else about it. But really, I see both sides, but in all honesty, I'm not surprised it's happening. It was kind of looking like it was possibly going to happen, so this really is not a surprise. In all honesty, at least in my opinion, it's not. But really, I would just tell you, I mean, both sides have their points. I'm not going to deny that. I see both sides, but I'm more leaning towards the side of, I could see why the companies would want a little money out of it, you know. But anyway, I'll keep you guys up to date. We'll see what happens with this copyright ID, or content ID, I meant content ID system. We'll see if it gets changed a lot or not. We'll just have to wait till whenever YouTube sends out more updates about it. But I mean, I think that's really all I have to say on the subject matter right now, so. But yeah, leave any comments. If you have any other thoughts, if you want to discuss with me, I'd be up for it, because I enjoy discussing this, because it is an issue that needs to be addressed, because obviously it looks like there's some possible big changes that are going to happen on YouTube. So, I mean, we might as well be ready for it, I guess. That's the best way to put it. Anyway, I guess that's all I need to say. So this is Kevin Triforce. I'm signing off. If you like the video, like it, and subscribe if you want to see more content. So I'm signing off. See you guys later.